Hi guys, this is lesson 3.7, zeros in the quotient. So the quotient is actually the answer in a division problem. So we're going to be looking at an example today where there's a zero in our answer. So I'm going to use the digit by digit method. First, I'm going to divide. How many sixes go into 1? Well, none. So then I look at 18. How many sixes go into 18? I know there are 3. So that is divide. Then I multiply. 3 times 6 is 18. After that, subtract. 18 minus 18 is 0. Then I bring down my 4. Repeat or remainder. Well, 4 is less than 6, but I still have digits to bring down. So I'm going to say repeat, which brings me back to divide. How many sixes go into 4? Well, none. This is where I put a 0 in my quotient. Now I've divided. Then I multiply. 0 times 6 is, of course, 0. I subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. Then I bring down the 2. Repeat or remainder. Well, 42 is bigger than 6, so I'm going to repeat. I go back to divide. How many sixes go into 42? That's a math fact. 7. Then I multiply. 7 times 6 is, of course, 42. Up next is subtract. 42 minus 42 is 0. So I am finally done. I have a remainder of 0, and I've gone through and done all of my steps. So my answer is 307 with remainder 0. Let's look at another example. 5,125 divided by 8. So I start out, how many 8s go into 5? None. So then I look at not just 5, but 51. How many 8s go into 51? Well, I know 6 times 8 is 48. So I'm going to say 6. Next up, I multiply. 6 times 8 is 48. Then I subtract. 51 minus 48 is 3. Next, I bring down the 2. Repeat or remainder. Well, 32 is bigger than 8, and I still have numbers to bring down, so I'm going to repeat. I go back up to divide. How many 8s go into 32? 4. Then I multiply. 4 times 8 is 32. Next is subtract. 32 minus 32 is 0. Then I bring down the 5. Repeat or remainder. Well, 5 is less than 8, but I still have an empty spot right here. I'm not done, so I need to repeat. So I go back to the top for divide. How many 8s go into 5? Well, none, because 5 is smaller than 8. So this is where my 0 comes in. Then I multiply. 0 times 8 is 0. After that, I subtract. 5 minus 0 is 5. I don't have anything else to bring down. Repeat or remainder. Well, 5 is less than 8, and I do not have any more digits left. So I'm going to do remainder. So my answer is 640, remainder 5. Today, you learned how to divide with zeros in the quotient.